Peeps, what's up? How we doing? It's Josh coming to you from a very chilly and cold Malvern Manor. I hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to try something. I wanted to do this little kind of an experiment or whatever. So here on the phone, I'm gonna have to pull this up or whatever. There was a new app that I saw, and actually I saw it on TikTok of all frickin' places, right? But specifically, this guy was talking to, supposedly talking to the spirit of Kurt Cobain. And I'm like, oh God. Now, I'm a huge Nirvana fan. I've always been a Nirvana fan. It's literally the reason why I picked up a guitar in the first place was Nirvana. So, obviously I was watching it and I'm like, who is this dude? What is this app? Like that stuff, right? So I got this app. It is called Hope Spirit Box. It looks like this or whatever, but it also has a picture of the guy on it too, which I was like, okay, somebody's a little full of themselves, but whatever. It's a very standard app. So, I mean, this is it right here, okay? So you have a noise gate right here that we can kind of slide and toggle and play with. You have a reverb, and then you can change the intensity of the reverb down here, and then obviously a record function at the bottom. Here's another thing that I kind of find suspect, right? And I think I find it suspect only for the reason that I've been spoiled. And I'm going to get into this a little bit. So up here above the noise gate, there's a little drop down menu. And it says select audio bank. And I'm just going to read through some of these. It says man and woman mix 1. Man and woman mix 2. Man, woman, young woman. Whoops, I screwed that up already. Older man, older woman, child. Okay, so you get to pick what voices are going to be coming out of this. Already, to me, that's like, okay, strike one. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a little weird to me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick man. It's right up at the top. I picked man. I'm going to crank the noise gate all the way up. And the reverb is on. Now I turned this all the way up, so hopefully we'll be able to hear something. And now we're just going to wait and see if anything can respond to us in any way. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. Is anybody here with us? Maybe I have to hit record. Hello? Okay. It's fairly quiet. Oh, but see, then it just stops. My fault. I think it stopped because the phone just died or whatever. So I'm still hearing it, but it's not very loud. Hello? I mean, I can hear it. So I switched it to woman. I switched it to woman trying to make it louder in some way. I think I screwed this up somehow. So it's very temperamental anyway, but I mean regardless, I don't know, guys. I'm getting nothing on the woman's side here. We'll do man again. We'll hit record again. I don't know. It's not even allowing me to hit record there. Anybody here that wants to talk to us? Anybody at all? Like, you guys heard what I was hearing before, right? It was a very odd, like, I don't know. It was almost too busy, right? The things that were coming out of it also seemed to be rather random, I guess is a good word to use. However, I think I'm picking something up and I'm not sure yet. So I'm gonna close out of the app and open it back up in hopes that we are able to get this thing going again, right? So I'm just going to do exactly what we did before. So in this case, we're going to select man, audio bank, turn the noise gate up. I don't know, guys. So that's the man. I'm gonna try to switch it over to like woman here, and we'll see if what that sounds like. If we can get anything, anything on the woman's side of anything here. Can you say my name? What's my name? What is your name? I have an idea. It's crazy, right? So anyway, guys, I know, like I said before, it's called Hope Spirit Box. Again, I mean, it looks like that. It was a free app, okay? It was one of those free apps that I saw. It has like an instructional video when you first open the app. Different things, like it goes to their YouTube channel. Apparently this guy His name is Joshua Lewis. He's got a book, An Inspirational Look at the Afterlife by Joshua Lewis, now available on Amazon and other book retailers, available in ebook, paperback, and hardcover. So I mean, guys, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. I don't know. I would like to say that this is legit. However, I've got nothing as of this point. Like, what the issue is, right, is the simple fact that you can pick what word bank you're pulling from, okay? Already now, if it has a word bank in it, and remember when I said I was spoiled, right? It's got a word bank in it already built in. Like, you're already going to have false positives immediately right out the gate. The reason why I say I'm spoiled is because of like the video that we did with Paul and his equipment. Like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely crazy. Because in Paul's box that we were using, there is no phonetic generator. There is no word bank whatsoever. It's quite literally just pulling from the atmosphere, period. That's what it's doing. And so for this, like, you're telling it where to pull from, where to pull the information from. And I don't like that. So another thing that I also have an issue with is the fact that I couldn't understand what they were saying because, and this is where my brain goes, and we're going to test something real quick, if you don't mind hanging with me a little bit longer. We're going to test this because to me, that sounded like reverse speech. If that is in fact reverse speech, what are they saying? Number one, where did they get that from? So what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up. We're going to unreverse it, right? We're going to make it sound normal, quote unquote normal, and we're going to see what those words actually are. So, and if they are real words, if they make sense, okay? So, with that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch our angle here, and we are going to go over here to the computer and try to mess around with something. Now, the audio is going to be all sorts of screwed up, okay? Right now I'm using a lav mic, and the only reason I was using a lav mic is so it could pick up the audio a little better, hopefully. Now we're just going to go straight camera audio, so it's going to sound a little bit different, actually probably a lot different, but hang with me. We're going to switch up angles real quick and get right onto the computer. All right, let's do this. Okay, guys, so here we are now in the computer. I've taken the audio, put it into the computer, and here it is in wave format right in front of our face, right? And I just have this running through Adobe Audition just because that's the only program that I'm really familiar with when it comes to audio, okay? So we're going to check this out. There's this area here.
Respond to us in any way.
I turn it on.
So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens here.
Maybe I turn it on.
See forward.
Okay, so here it's going. And here it's going. Okay, so there's a little section right here. Okay? We're going to take this section right here, and we are going to reverse that section. I'm just, again, guys, I'm testing a theory here, okay? That's it. It reverses my audio too. The sun's upon you. So, listen here. Do you hear that, guys? Struck me. There it is right there. Fucking listen right here. Very carefully. Chapter 1. Listen. Chapter 1.
Oh, but see, then it just stops.
Okay. So that was just a very small little section, right, that we did. Hang on a tick. We got to find the other section now, where I used the female, right? Okay, right here, right here, right here.
I have an idea.
That's where it's hitting me, that it sounds like reverse speech. So this little section right here, the female speech, I'm going to try this too, okay? Ready? We're going to go reverse again. So this little section is all we're going to focus on.
Man, no, easy. No. Man, I'm slow. I have an idea. An inspirational look at the affirmational video when you, like I said before, crazy. Right?
Okay. We're going to try this now. We're going to try to reverse this part here.
What is your name?
Reverse again, because apparently I set it back to normal.
I have an idea. Man, I'm slow.
It's not working.
I have an idea.
It's not working. Regardless, guys, back here, where we first started to listen to the male voice of everything, right? Specifically, it's saying things like, oh, chapter 1. What it is sounds to me like it pulled its audio from not a word bank or anything like that, but most likely where it pulled that from is like an audiobook of some sort. Somebody online reading something. It takes it, it puts the weird underneath it to spook it up a little bit, right? And then there's that. And we're hearing the reverse speech of all of that. If we were hearing the real thing, it would probably just be a book of some sort, an audio book of some sort, whether that be most likely a work of nonfiction, most likely a text book of some sort. Because there's less inflection with that. It's more flat and even. And it's a good thing it's a free app, that's all I'm saying. And it's also a really good thing that on here it does say for entertainment purposes only, because if it didn't, I would have just ripped this apart. Because it's bullcrap. There, I said it. It's complete bullcrap. And just like that, like we were just able to prove it, that it's bullcrap because of what it's saying. It's crap. I'm pulling up the app again and I'm going to show you something, okay? Because again, if we wanted to do whatever, okay? In his video, for an example, he's talking to Kurt Cobain, right? So, if he's talking to Kurt Cobain, all he has to do is go to his little audio bank here, and he has to select man. Right? Easy enough. Now, let me look here. You see how it says older woman? This is going to be in poor taste, and I apologize for that. However, watch. Watch. Cranking up the noise gate, turning it on. I'm turning off the reverb. Again, what I'm about to say is going to be in very poor taste, and I hate myself for even saying this. However, if you wanted to speak to, if you wanted to speak to Betty White, who sadly sadly just passed, click on older woman. No, turn on the reverb a little bit. There are some people out there that would believe that's Betty White speaking to us right now, right? If I wanted to speak to Chester Bennington, I just click man. I can just click man. Right? I could just do that and see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna get back into the stupid app because apparently if you make a change in it, it just flatlines everything. So let's go with man. We'll crank the noise gate up. We'll get the reverb down a little bit. No, now I'm talking magically to Chester Bennington. It's like magic. Oh, now I'm talking to Kurt Cobain. Oh, now I'm talking to Bob Saget. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. Like, this is the bullshit, guys. God, this is the stuff that pisses me off. And we just proved the things that they're saying is, in fact, reverse speech, but it's pulled from an audio source, meaning it's pulled from something that already existed. It's pulling from a textbook. It's pulling from an audiobook. That's what it's pulling from. It's things like this that is never going to allow this field to progress. It's things like what Paul had, making active steps to put in the work and not just put together something that, I could grab this and I could reverse speech that shit all day long. And I could make an app, and I don't know how much money this guy's making, but it's a free app, so probably not much. I'm very irritated. But it's things like this that is going to put the field back decades. Now, if this rubs you the wrong way in any way, I apologize. I'm sorry, but I can't do this at all. I cannot do things like this. And again, maybe I'm just spoiled because my buddy Paul has a really cool device that's just pulling from the natural environment around it. Not pulling from a phonetic generator, not pulling from a word bank, not pulling from bullshit, basically. This is frustrating. This is frustrating. So anyway, I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know. But basically, you get that app and it's a free app, so you're literally getting what you pay for. You're getting nothing. You're getting a parlor trick to freak out your friends. That's what you're getting. It's not for people like us. An app like this certainly does have its place. It's for the thrill seekers, okay? It's for the 13, 14, and 15-year-old girls and boys who are out there doing this with their friends, scaring the shit out of each other. We look at things a lot differently. We look at this as a study of legitimate science or a form of legitimate science. That's what we're looking at. And I can't back this. I can't back this. So again, if anything that I said there offended you in any way, I do apologize. I kind of offended myself, to be quite honest, okay? I don't know. I don't know, but I can't do this. So, anyway. With that, I'm glad that we were able to debunk it. How about that? I will say that. I am super glad that we were able to call out the bullcrap. So, with that, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I really appreciate you sticking with me and, working with me through this process. But anyway, I hope that you guys are doing great. I've got some fun stuff coming up very, very soon, actually. Very freaking soon. Some fun stuff coming up. So, with that, I'll just let you go for now. And I'm going to get back to editing and all that fun jazz, but I will talk to you guys super soon. Peace out!